was originally charged with murder and has since pled to lesser charges and is awaiting sentencing. You called that plea agreement a slap in the face. Can you explain what you meant by that?
There's no reason why I see that my dad was given the plea he was. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, I get that, but in the interrogation videos that I was able to get because of the prelim being done, so it's public record, he states in there, I didn't hit her any harder than I usually do. I mean, what the hell? Who says that? He says flat out, I hit my wife. I know I shouldn't, but I do. She just gets mean. And just by what he saw and the physical evidence alone of my mom's body, I mean, she was bruised head to toe. She had her teeth knocked out. How do you let that go as a manslaughter charge? This was a guy that lost it and went off. There wasn't a spot on her face that wasn't bruised. And then they tell me that, well, you can't say anything about, well, we can't use anything that he did in the past because, well, what about all the things that you're looking for? You know, looking for a pattern of violence here. You do this for a serial killer, but you won't do it for a one-off? If it was a serial killer, you'd go back to the first time he kicked a dog when he was 9 to prove that, you know, he's always been screwed up. But I can tell you how he beat me, beat my mom, was a bouncer and beat the hell out of people just at random, you know, and none of that matters. None of the things that we witnessed matters. It's just what happened that day. Not only that day. That's not right. That doesn't give a victim of 40 years any kind of justice.
I think for women that have children that they need to, if they can't do it for themselves, they need to do it for their children. Because from the moment we started dating to now, the pain doesn't stop when you leave the house. When they finally get away, it's always there, kind of built into you.
I have big trust issues. I also put up a lot of walls, and I've gotten a lot better throughout the years just because I got away from it. But there's always things. I can't hear the sound of a belt snapping. If you put leather together, slap a belt together, that sound freaks me out to this day. Like she can attest to it. I lose it.
Yeah, our kids think it's funny because they didn't know what Dad went through. So
yeah,
and it's not. I have to try to explain to them that there's
me losing, or not necessarily losing it, but getting more upset than I need to because my kids are being loud. Because if I was loud, I was going to get the hell beat out of me. Well, I know it really, really, really screwed with my mind. I know I can't focus anymore. It's hard to focus on things. And then the hyperfixation on things. It's like I all of a sudden got huge ADHD. I trying to be a better person, trying to be someone that my mom would have been proud of. I don't know, it's just hard in general.